Daddy, what's up?
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, girls' night.
Girls' night.
We gotta be a
late,
little
but
more
we-
hyper than that, y'all. We got free drinks and food.
We used to
Let's
try that
try
one
it
time,
again,
right?
ladies.
And we're back. We had a couple of technical difficulties, mainly me, but we here, y'all. We made it. What's
Hey.
up,
Woo! Girls'
everybody?
night in. Take your tops off. Woo!
Take your tops off. Hey. What's up,
All right,
Okay,
y'all.
Coca already got the fans.
You're funny.
Ew,
Yay.
ew,
Thank you for
ew.
joining us.
Yes. All right, y'all. So we are here for another girls' night in, and this is a paint and sip theme. Last
Hello.
month we did spill the tea. This month we are paint and sip. What's up? We got our paint and stuff here. My paint set is still a little discombobulated. Are y'all a little more set up for the paint?
A little bit. I got my little thing out and I took out my brushes while we was loading. That's
Yo,
my paint.
I'm gonna try to use all the colors. Like it came with so many colors.
Oh, you ambitious.
Mm-hmm. I love it
Okay.
because
I'm gonna put that on my tombstone. Ambitious.
I didn't have a paint holder like this, so I'm glad this came because you can put your thumb in it. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
Ty
we from
actually.
friends.
So official.
Ty,
The craziest
How you
thing
hold
is
it though?
happening
Oh,
to
there you
me.
go. Look at Ty teaching us how to hold it. Okay,
Wait,
Yeah,
how
proper
you
you're
do
too
it,
thumbs.
Ty?
positioning.
How it
Your
don't
See, I
mind
was
fall
out
off?
here
dominant.
like this, like, how do you hold
So
this? I got it
with your
though.
mind dominant hand, you put your thumb in it, and then the hand that you're dominant with, you dip in your paints, and in each individual
Hey.
compartment is where you put your colors.
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Why am I so
Bob
dumb? I thought
Ross.
that was a color that I was like, she squeezed the whole tube of brown right there in such an awkward place. I was like,
what you
wow,
drawing? Okay.
wow.
Not the whole tube of brown though.
Yes, we got our wine. Everybody get their wine. We get these little wine stoppers.
Yes.
Okay, with
Where's
it.
mine?
I don't think I got one of those.
The wine stopper is pretty.
We got
Oh,
our
you got one in pink.
Yes.
I got one
Meg.
in
I feel
red.
like you said this right before the stream. What are these called? These boards?
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
Shark got a coochie.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Coochie board.
Charcuterie board. Okay. Charbougie board. Whatever.
And shout out to Eden for ordering all of this and getting this to us. You are a lifesaver.
Yes.
Having
Look, I organized mine. Oh, you can't really see.
Oh, you have a nice one.
So I put
and
it
Toka for
together.
suggesting.
You put
She's like,
grapes.
Oh, that looks.
we
You got a
put
good
Yeah, I put
one.
grapes and I made my salami into little roses.
Oh
I seen that
my.
on Pinterest. And then I have right here pistachio nuts, but I didn't want them to fall, so I took them off the plate.
Cute.
Look at Ty's. Ty
Just
looks
in
good.
case.
Look at
I'm
mine,
so
y'all. It
confused.
came like this. This is what I had. Okay, got the cheese, pepperoni, and pretzels. And I got these, but I don't really eat these. This is the extent. I'm not decorating nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had high hopes to decorate it because Toka was like, "Yeah, we'll put all of mine on the plate." I'm like, "That's a good idea," but alas, she did not. But mine came with some chocolate covered strawberries. I thought they were because I got green olives. I thought they were black olives,
Ooh.
but no, not strawberries, cranberries. My bad. This is
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
that is cute. I
That's
didn't
what
come with
those
no
are.
chocolate, nothing.
I
Well, let's
thought those were
introduce.
coffee beans.
I wish. I actually like chocolate covered coffee beans. Do you like eating coffee beans? People don't like it like that.
I like them. I just only
Crunchy like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I put
But I
mine.
like
It's
it's like you're
coffee
chewing
bean.
through a corn kernel thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even know it
okay.
was edible.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
all right,
You
y'all.
have
But
to
shout out
roast them. You don't roast them.
to coffee
Like,
beans.
is
No, I
there
think
like a
it's just
cooking
the actual
process or
coffee
not?
bean.
You just pop. Oh wow. Okay, never mind. Learned something.
Shout out to everybody who's watching this video. Make sure you guys like it, get our numbers up so more people can see that we are live. Let's
Yes,
get
share
what's
it.
up.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And this is Girls Night In. Shout out to all the girls who are in tonight. I'm Cynthia Luciette. Let's go ahead and introduce the panel from this way. Starting with Jazz.
Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine W. I'm a comedian and actress and content creator and all of that. Bad bitch,
Hey,
Afro,
hello.
queen,
What's up?
everything. There you go.
Mhm.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Who else we got?
Oh, you got strawberries in yours?
Yeah, yours.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what did you order to sip on? Because everybody ordered their own thing. I ordered red wine because nobody ordered red wine. So I was like,
Oh,
Because
Well,
of
I
the
got-
lips in a little while. You're gonna have purple lips, but it looks good with your outfit. So hey,
Oh,
we
really?
color
that's
coordinating.
dead ass. That's dead ass how they was doing makeup back in the day. You drink some shit and they're like, yo,
Just pat it.
pomegranate for blush, all of that. Okay, got it. What'd you get, Jazz?
Well, my lips is already black, so I don't have that problem when I drink wine. Anyway, I got some champagne and I put some simply peach in it to make a peach mimosa, and I added a few strawberries as well.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, hello.
It looks so fancy.
Yeah, show us. Ooh.
That looks yummy.
Cheers.
I like it a little
Cheers.
mix now.
I'm
Yes.
That is self-care.
Dope.
All right, Toka.
What up? I'm Toka. I've been here before. Hey, y'all see me on All Dev Cannabis. And I'm out here. I have my cup. And what did I get? I got Chardonnay. So okay, hello, Chardonnay. And that's it. I kind of like a white wine more. Let me know how that red wine is though, because I do want to expand my,
Eden was like, what kind of red wine do you want? And I'm more with Ty. I'm more like, I like liquor. I don't like too much sugar.
So you have dry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was like, something that don't have a lot of sugar and give me a headache. And she was like, okay. So she got me a Cabernet. So
Okay. Yes, she did
that's
dry.
And she was like, do you want a this or that or that? I was like, I don't know. So
and how is it?
It's actually good. I was like, it's a 2018, so that ain't. I know the older it gets, the better it gets.
Yo, you're so
like,
funny.
okay.
So I know that with the red wine, you're actually in the right cup. This is a red wine cup, so that's dope.
Oh,
so with you
the
supposed
red
to
was a bigger one.
So with the red wine, red. Shout out to Herman Rice with his wine advice. He's another comedian on All Def Cannabis. He told us that if it's a cup like this where you're like able to palm it, you're supposed to have red wine because red wine is supposed to be served room temperature. And then if it's white wine, it's usually chilled, and so then that's why you have the stem. But then they also have the red wine with like the fatter belly. And then, of course, the champagne flutes so that the bubbles go up. It's like a whole thing. This whole science.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
Yes.
What's up, Ty? What you sipping on?
Okay, so hey y'all,
and eating on, snacking on.
well, I'm Ty Davis, stand-up comedian, writer, actress, voiceover personality, radio personality, all the things. And I did not have time to get me some wine, but I keep a stash in the crib. So I went a little hardcore. Now I like dessert wines. I like white wine, Moscato, but we doing Tito's. Tito's gluten-free,
Yes.
vodka this evening. And
I'm jealous.
Okay, and it's neat. You just sipping it clean and neat.
Well, I keep it chilled,
It's
so
chilled.
it's already cold.
Yeah, but dang, girl, no chaser, just out here.
Scrape.
I mean, I have a Dr. Pepper, but
Right, but who needs that? The cap is still on it. Like,
Okay.
long day of travel, I could use no chaser. So.
Yes.
What's up, Callie? What you got?
Hey, I am Callie Scott. I am a comedian and a content creator out of Los Angeles, and I like white sweet wine. So I don't know what this is. I don't even think it says it on there. I just asked for a sweet white wine. So I think I've been sipping a little bit. I'm already slurring.
It's a great girls' night. That's how you know.
Yeah, I'm having girls' night safely. I put all my charcuterie stuff on a paper plate because I'm an adult.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Dishes where?
Right.
Who else we got? What up, Meg?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, MEGSCOOP. I don't really know what I be doing. Okay, I just be here. They pay me and I come. That's basically it. Head of production for All Deaf, but also
I'm like, what you mean you don't know nothing, Meg? Flex. Nothing moves at all death without Meg. Okay, no.
That's a lie, girl. One monkey don't stop no show. Don't let them tell you that lie.
I just play.
Yes, I have the La Marca Prosecco, which is just, I mean, it's a sparkling wine, but isn't that champagne? Is that the same thing?
Yes.
I thought, yeah.
You know,
That's
I
light.
don't know. I got my
It's
charcuterie
just a
board.
bubble. Charcuterie.
Okay, Gucci.
That's about
I
it.
love
Yeah.
charcuterie.
That's definitely to go.
Ready for girls' night because I got my fiance putting the baby to sleep. So let's have fun, ladies. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Gotta be no mama duties right now.
Cheers, y'all. Let's start.
Cheers
the
to
girls'
that.
Cheers, because Meg has the night off. Woo! Cheers. Oh, wait, where's my? There you go.
Boom. All right, so we're gonna get into a drinking game.
Oh,
You know,
perfect.
because before we paint, let's get a little tipsy.
Right?
we
We got to heat things up a little bit. So
Yeah.
we're going to speed it up. So we're going to play a game called Drink If You. It's kind of like a never have I ever, but instead of some boring fingers in the air, we get to take a sip of our drink of choice. Uh-oh, Ty. You got the strongest drink of the bunch. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so drink if you've ever been ghosted.
You know what?
I'll drink
Actually,
to that.
yeah. Now that I think about it.
I don't care. It didn't
'Cause
bother
my
me.
ego
so much.
said no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, come on. Let your
My
ego.
ego-
Don't hide behind the
Yeah.
ego.
My ego was like never, and then I remembered.
Right.
You ever not hear back from somebody you didn't care about, so you forgot, and then weeks later you're
Yo.
like, oh yeah.
Oh,
Right.
they tried to play me. Okay. Yeah.
I
Try.
actually got
That's
ghosted
okay. I
by my
don't care.
husband.
What?
I
Then
got ghosted
how
by
he
my
come back?
husband.
How he come back from the
Basically,
dead?
he hit me on Facebook and he was like, let's hang out. And I was like, okay, let's do Friday. He was like, okay, Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up. And Friday came, he never hit me up. And then a whole year went by. And then he hit me up again. I said, you missed your opportunity, babe. And
Right?
he was like, no, I wasn't ready. And we were friends. So I was like, okay, we're friends. So I said, all right, well, you can come over. And when he came over, I was in my pajamas, child, and I was cooking just food for me. And but he was like, hey, and we just caught up. And now we married.
Okay. Did you give him some of the food that you made for yourself, or you just ate it right there in front of him? Okay.
Absolutely
Hello.
not. I don't know if he was hungry or what, but I made me some salmon, you know, and I just ate my little portion. Wasn't none left.
Did you ask him if he was hungry, or you just pretended like you didn't even realize you was eating in front of him? Like, oh,
I
you
probably
hungry?
just said,
Give
oh,
me
I made
something.
enough for me.
Oh. You came here.
Wait,
to
did
speak,
you
sir.
did he ever tell you why he ghosted you?
He just said he wasn't ready to be
an
in a
excuse.
relationship, and you know, he wanted to come back when he was ready. He came back, he was ready. So I mean,
Okay.
Okay.
And you guys been together ever since?
Question: do you feel like you, in some weird way, were more ready at that time too, so it kind of worked out, or not? He was just
not really, because he asked me to be his girlfriend like 2 weeks later, and I was like, no. I said I didn't want a boyfriend. Like, and I said no. And then 2 weeks after that, I was like, oh my God, we together every day. So you might as well be my boyfriend.
You might as well. You here by default. So let me listen.
Yes, I don't think I was ready because I had just kind of gotten out of a situation, and I wasn't really ready at that time.
Okay.
I feel you.
All right,
Okay.
so
Wow.
you taking a sip. I mean, that's kind of a victory sip. I don't know if you got to take a sip because you got married to the person who ghosted you. My
But it
boyfriend ghosted
happened.
me, and that's how we broke up when I was a teenager.
Oh, a teenager?
Well, I was
Yeah.
19, so it was like not high
Okay.
school,
Okay.
but we were still young, and we had gone somewhere like the day before. The shit was just bad because he didn't know what he wanted to do with his life, and I was just figuring out what I wanted to do. So the beginning of my saga of insecure men. So basically, I was working all the time and shit. We had gone somewhere the day before, so he happened to have like my ID and my card. You know, he's like, "Hey, hold this, whatever." Blah, blah. I woke up the next day, and I see that my ID and my card is in my car, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I text him, and I'm blocked. So I'm like, "What the fuck?" I go check his Facebook. I'm blocked. I'm like, "So this is how you're breaking up with me?" Cool.
How long was y'all together?
So now you got to go get a new ID.
Like a year.
That's what I'm mad about.
You said what?
Now you got to go get a new ID.
No, he left
No,
it in
he
my
left
car.
it.
Like that was him breaking
Oh,
up with me.
he
Like, here's your
left
shit.
it.
You know.
Oh, he could have left some goodbye money.
Where is he at now?
The trash
jail.
where he came
No, I'm
from.
just
Exactly.
Right? And don't even go looking.
So I'm
Well,
gonna
he work
take
at
a sip
Subway.
because that was
Right?
I'm getting trigger trauma.
take a gulp. A sip.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. Next one. Never have I ever told someone to pack their shit and then come lay down. So that little bipolar moment where you're upset and it's like, yo, pack your shit, get out of here. And then a few minutes later, it's like, yo, you really leaving? Come lay down. What are you doing? Shut up. No, leave that shit right there.
I think I'm a
okay. I'll take a sip.
I packed my stuff and then went and lay down. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink.
Yeah, okay, so take a sip. Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I never suggested he go anywhere. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to give him that suggestion. You give an inch, they'll take a mile. Fuck it. You
Wait,
go
what if I
anywhere.
was leaving? What if I chose to like,
Okay, if you've packed your bag and laid down after, it's the same concept.
Oh,
So
it ain't
drink,
the same.
drink if you.
What if I went to look for an apartment, but I didn't pack my stuff? Is that the same? That qualifies?
Did you come back and lay back down and go to sleep?
No, I was browsing for apartments.
I know, but you
And
slept
I
at
never
some point
laughed.
in that same bed.
You right. Let me drink.
Take a sip. Take a sip. Yeah, take a sip.
Yeah, I'll take a sip. I feel like I'm healing, but I've had my moments of a little crazy.
Kelly, you be like that, or you be pretty like stable? Like, no,
I mean,
pretty stable.
First
Yo,
of all,
shut up.
why do you listen to me when I'm upset? Why are you listening to me? I'm mad right now. Don't pack. You were supposed to fight a little harder.
Yo, thank you. Like, you're not gonna put up a fight. You really gonna leave?
Yeah, like, oh, look at you packing. That's crazy. You about to unpack. That's nuts.
Look at you looking stupid. Now you gotta
what a
unpack.
waste of
Yeah, you're so
energy.
funny.
Oh man, I don't know. Do y'all feel like when we do it and we change our minds, it's like whatever, it's just me being me. But when they do it, it's like, oh my god, why you acting like a woman? Like you so emotional. Do y'all be like that too with them?
Yes, you don't have
I don't
no
say it. Oh, you say it? You say it to them?
I'm
What?
Like,
I
oh,
just
you
be like,
being emotional?
y'all are logical. I'm emotional. You know me, so don't play. Like, don't do that. You know better. Like, I expect you to have an understanding that, like, okay, she's probably mad. She be saying stuff she don't mean when she's mad. But then when you do it, it's like, bruh, don't act like that. Don't say things you don't mean, because I'm gonna take it worse than you took it.
Don't act new here. You know
Don't
what
act
this is.
like, no, this goes.
Yo.
You know your partner.
But when you know
Right.
your dude emotional, I was dating one guy and like we lived together and shit, and like that be his thing. Whenever we get mad, I'm leaving. And the first couple times he be like, no. And then when you see they don't, I remember the last time he tried that. He's like, I'm leaving. I sat down. I turned on a Breakfast Club interview and I just was watching it. And then by the end of it, he was just like, so you ain't gonna say nothing. All right, if you wanna go. And it's like,
Right.
sometimes you gotta let men be emotional because they fix it on their own. We don't.
His mama used to leave his daddy every week. I'm pretty sure that's why he act like that.
Yo, word, that's learned behavior.
Man.
What's the next one, Coach?
Oh, wow. Okay, yes, the next one. Drink if you got too drunk at a company party. I don't go to company parties, so I'm not gonna drink. I want to drink just for the sake of drinking. But I don't think I've ever. I personally don't. Whenever I did work corporate, I wasn't going to none of those parties. I don't really want to be around y'all people anyway.
Well,
I didn't have
nobody-
nobody tapping nothing over my head. You can't.
Right? You're not about to blackmail me.
Not at work. Not where I make my money.
What were you saying, Ty?
I said that's why I did get drunk at the company party, because I don't like y'all. And the only way that I can stay here and enjoy this is if I get lit. So turn up. And I remember I was working at Comcast before the company. I took my little yap for real that I was dealing with at the time, and we turned up. We had fun.
Okay. Were you ever too lit? Did you do
Kai,
anything
how
to
do you know?
embarrass yourself? Yeah, how you
Yeah.
know?
I'm sure that I did because at the time I probably was like 20. Yeah, because wait, was the baby born? Yeah, so I was like 23, 24 years old, freshly postpartum. So
Mm.
I hadn't been able to drink so I was like, I'm out here. So
Tolerance level non-existent.
Different. Right.
Does
Like, you
everybody
was cool.
know when they feel like they too lit? Like
I feel like
for
there's a
me,
certain time where yeah, like, all right, if I take one more drink, I'm pushing it.
Yeah.
I start
Right?
spilling and dropping stuff. I will drop a drink in a minute, and I'll be
That's
like,
how
you know
you
what?
know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
mine
I
was
don't
good.
like when I drop it. I don't like when I drop a drink and people are like, "Oh, you've had too much." Even if I have had too much, shut the fuck up. Give me my drink again. No, I didn't. I'm always gonna fight it. So why would you say that to me? I got so offended.
You say, "Oh, he pushed me."
Right?
That's why.
But it's
That's what
nobody.
happened.
It's only us, honey. What's up?
well, that is anxiety at its finest. Like it's your first drink, you're not even drinking, but you drop. You like everybody thinks I'm drunk. Like oh my god.
I'm
Like,
not
girl.
drunk.
I'll start the rumor too. She was drinking before she got here.
Okay, ready? Drink if you don't know what virago means. So does anybody know what virago means? And if not, you should be taking a drink. I'm gonna take a sip because before today, we did not
Right.
know what that was.
Yeah.
What is that? A type of wine?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I got it
So-
right. I should have drank nothing.
No, you don't got it right. Virago
Wait, you said it's a type
is,
of wine?
yeah,
That's
what
what I
she
said.
said.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
that part. We have to look that part up.
No, I
But
thought she said
virago, the dictionary meaning, is actually a strong, brave, or warlike woman. A woman who demonstrates exemplary and heroic qualities.
Ooh.
Virago. Ooh.
Ooh, it's kind of like Virgo.
Right?
With an A.
That's probably why Sin loves it so much.
I know. Told attention to me. I was like, I'm getting it tatted. Like,
That is dope.
because
Right?
it is such a thing. Like you know, you feel crazy for having to fight people just to have an opinion, which should be the most normal thing, and just to have the same rights that a lot of our male counterparts in the industry have, and the freedom that they have to date around, the freedom that they have to make mistakes, to call people out, and the shit that we just don't get. And sometimes I feel crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm a virago.
A
So
virago word. So the Latin root word, it means female warrior, heroine, and Amazon. A manlike or heroic woman of extraordinary stature, strength, and courage. Virago.
Okay.
Why is
And so-
heroin?
Are you posing? Was that it?
virago. It's like a V. Virago.
I've arrived. Like
It's a virago. Okay,
Where's
she was
that?
talking about too. How tell them how it got westernized or European.
Okay, so I Googled it, right? So before I found it, I definitely went through Google real quick, just see what Google has to say. And Google told me that the definition is a domineering, violent, or bad-tempered woman. And this is from the Oxford Dictionary. But then it breaks it down from the Latin and Old English root words, and it means heroic woman, female warrior. So it's funny how as it got rewritten, ooh, too much wine. They changed it. They tried to change the definition. They tried to give it a different meaning. So it's fucked up.
Then it was like, it means she has a man-like spirit. So I was like, if she's strong, that means she has a man-like spirit. Like that's fucked
and she's
up.
violent. It means you're violent all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Because I could run this bitch. That's why I'm violent. Okay.
Why is heroin like for drugs and for like strong women? That's not cool.
You said what?
Heroin is like, like heroin, like, you do drugs, but then like heroin is like also like a strong female, like
right.
Girl.
Interesting.
Well, they also changed the word cannabis at one point. So the Western civilization, they changed the words to make them seem something that they're not. Like it was cannabis, and then they changed it to marijuana. Marijuana is actually a racial slur, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah.
We saw some other words too that were interesting for women and that kind of describe women. So you want to talk about them?
Yeah, you're gonna pull them up, or
yeah.
So the words that I found are
which first one? The P or the Q?
Yeah, pulchritude. So hold on, let me have this guy speak to it.
Pulchritude.
So pulchritude means physical beauty, especially of a woman. So physical means beauty when someone they are beautiful. My girlfriend Emily is the most pulchritudinous girl in the world. Pulchritude means physical beauty, especially for a woman. Yeah, that is an ugly word to mean beauty. You are so pulchritudinous. You're looking so pulchritudinous today. All right. Next word is Cointrell. So drink if you don't know what Cointrell means.
Oh, I'm looking at the screen. Oh.
Yeah, well, it's too late. But if you didn't know what it means right before it popped up in front of you, take a sip. Cointrell is a woman who emphasizes a life of passion, expressed through personal style, leisurely pastimes, charm, and cultivation of life's pleasures. It's from Middle English. Cointrell. All right, well, these are our new vocabulary words.
Why Allie in the comments said the size matters. We talking about these long ass complicated words, and you put S on the end of matters. The size matter, Allie. There is no S on that. The size matters.
Oh, Allie.
Oh, me. The
size matters.
Y'all talking about me? Oh, hi.
Callie got put my crush
favorite
on
sport, Kama Z, looking some Cali.
Does size matter, like your body area?
Right.
I mean, it matters on what you make somebody feel. So yes, if you got a whole, little daddy long, you know what I'm saying? But you can't make nobody feel it. You gotta make it comfortable.
Right. It has to have some girth to it. Let me shut up. Anyway, are we talking about this right now? Hey, hold on. Drink if you.
I was just pointing out the fact that there was an S.
Think if you had a pencil pointer before.
Oh, well. Oh, my God. Unfortunately, I didn't drink to that.
Who got to be wine?
All right, next one. Drink if you've ever accidentally vomited while giving head.
Girl, what?
Okay,
I'm sorry. I don't want to shame nobody.
I'm gonna drink a little bit.
Wait, do it have
Go ahead and tell a story.
Does it have to come
Well,
out your mouth?
Ty drink too.
Go ahead.
Ty, you go first. Not you sounded like the most sexual. Ty drink too.
Y'all some overachievers.
You definitely just snitched. Okay.
Breathe through your nose. You must breathe through your nose.
So it's like, okay, oh no, don't do this to me.
I was already not feeling well. Like I had the flu or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like it was either a flu or a cold, something. But I already wasn't feeling well. So my nose was stopped up, and he was in the mood, and I was just like, that was when my codependency issues were very much out of control. So I was like, all right, well, let me just, let me top them off because I don't feel well enough to,
Time to go to bed, leave me alone.
And so I'm doing it. And then I was just like, whoa. And he was like, you know what, I'm good. And I was like,
get on him.
Yeah.
Did it come out? Okay. Okay, so I definitely threw up in my mouth.
That's what he get for being selfish.
Right, you were sick. You should have just been like, "Wow, we did today."
I wasn't feeling well, and he still was like, "Come on." I was like, "Fine." And so,
Y'all know, y'all really need
instant regret, yo.
You really need like a doctor's note to tell your man you're not giving him head. Like he will not believe it. Like, why? What's wrong? What's going on? Like, you really need a real excuse. I'm not feeling good on this. They'll push the limit.
Yo, they will pull their dick and put it on your forehead. Like, what's up? What's wrong? What are you
sure? You sure?
so disrespectful.
I mean, but we didn't break up. So we stayed together for a little while, but we ended up breaking up later. But that's not what broke us up.
Cause y'all was already together.
No,
when
y'all
it
bonded.
happened.
What you mean? That was a bonding moment.
You're right. I threw up
You
on
can
you.
never leave me.
My girl threw up on my dick. What you mean? She loved me so much.
My boy, I had the flu. So
We got together already. You said when this happened.
yeah.
Okay, that's a little more comfortable. Like I feel like if you're my man at the time, you kind of have to understand. I'm not perfect.
Yeah, so I was young. It was definitely my boyfriend at the time. I was kind of new to the whole thing. And when you eat food and then decide to suck dick, it's kind of like swimming. And so you got to wait a couple of minutes for you to digest a little bit. You cannot suck dick on a full stomach, by the way, guys. So
yeah, you can. You gotta breathe through your nose.
But how you deep throat?
You still breathe through your nose.
Yeah,
And
but
you
I gag a
swallow.
little
I learned
bit.
it on
So
a
if I'm
blog,
gag a little
girl.
bit, it has to just be like
No,
nothing to come up.
Did you
swallow?
just eat?
Did you just like eat off the side of the bed or wherever y'all was and
Like it's eat penis, eat.
No, okay, listen. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Like I said, I was young, but yeah, it happened,
So it
and
was-
I kind of.
It was because of food, not because of liquor.
It maybe could have. Who knows? It could have been because of a lot, but I just know that we went out, we drank, and I came home, and like I didn't really. I didn't really say anything like that. So, and you know, it was trying to push it down my throat, and I just kind of like gagged, and I kind of threw up in my mouth, and I stopped, and I got up, and I ran to go spit it out, and like try to brush my teeth as fast as I could.
You were
But
polite
I
enough
definitely
not
threw
to do
up.
it on him. That's all that matters. You didn't.
Well, I was traumatized. Are you crazy? I felt and I felt the warmth. I was like, oh
my
no.
God, oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here. And I got up, went to the bathroom, spit it out. I had a toothbrush there. It was okay. But it was just like, after that, I mean, do we want details? I went back like nothing ever happened.
Y'all,
Round two.
I don't even make eye contact on a full stomach. Like, you will never catch me kissing on a full stomach. Like, no, I gotta be empty. I gotta be light, like a feather. You know, like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. It was a very long time ago. Shout out to that person. We were together for a really long time after that. Probably like 7 years. So it's like, listen, he didn't give a fuck. He was like, yo, she's a rider, yo. She'll do
But he didn't know what happened though, did he? You had to explain to him what happened, right?
I told him after. I was like,
Yeah.
I threw up. That's why I went to the bathroom. He was like, for real? Wow, but you
He
came
come
back
check
and you
on
was
you
like
when you got
ready.
up
I
and
was like,
ran.
yeah, well, I had to make up for lost time. What the fuck? But anyway.
Oh my God.
Here's
All
a
right,
tip,
next
y'all. Here's a tip. If you feel like you're gonna choke, if you swallow, it actually expands your throat more and it helps you from choking and gagging. So if you feel like you're just swallow and then it open up and then he thinks you're a champion.
So, okay, if I swallow when I have too much spit, it doesn't work. The spit wants to come back out. I realized that like the spit, they like the spit. So just let the spit make a mess. But I used to try to keep it like clean or something. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, right? I felt like too much spit was a mess and it was nasty. And so I wouldn't try to swallow. I would try to swallow on my spit. And I think that added to it probably or some shit. Like, no, it's not good. Lay a towel out. Just make a mess.
I
Sorry.
haven't
Okay.
thrown up or anything, but I have like a couple times. If I get hot, like if we're in an area where it's just because we be doing like, you know, me be doing shit, you know, because I'm like it be different people. But you know, like in public situations or in situations where it's not just like a bedroom air conditioned type of place. So sometimes when you're trying to be like exciting and you're in a place that you think, oh, this is a fun place to get it popping, sometimes it gets hot. And so I have been doing it before and then held on as long as I could and then be like, I need air! Like, bitch, I got lightheaded. I'm like, I need air!
Yes, it goes into straight panic attack. There's no middle.
Like, until I was at my limit where I was like, bitch, I'm gonna pass out, and this is who you gonna tell I died like this? So I was like, I gotta get air now. So
I gotta get air. So you just stop, gotta turn on the AC.
I was like,
and
I need
right?
air. I need air. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Hey. Right? Okay, last one. A drink if you've ever researched someone before going on a date. Oh shit.
You search them?
Research, like deep research. Like I see your mama, your sister, your brother. I know your baby moms. I know where you graduate. I know the kind of property that you guys own together. I know where you grew up. I know the home you lived in forever. No, too much.
I usually do that after.
After.
Yeah, because I like the element of surprise. I like that if you're a serial killer, I want to see like what kind of serial killer you are. But like afterwards, I want to be like, oh my god, he killed like 15 women. I could have been next. Like I'd rather go in it blind and kind of just be like, okay, let's set the stage. Let's see who you are. And then afterwards, that's what I did with my fiance. I didn't know his last name, and I just went on a breakfast date with him and trying to get some free breakfast. And next thing you know, like we're talking, I was like, oh, he's really cool. And so at the end of the day, I was like, what's your last name? Because I'm gonna Google you. And he gave it to me. I was like, okay. And I found everything, and everything I found out about him, I was like, look what I found.
Well, did you find anything bad, Meg?
Oh yeah. I found a couple of things, but it was let me explain. I was like, all right, that's cool. So nothing too bad. Nothing that was like, okay, he is a serial killer. Nothing like that. But I just found some of his past stuff that popped up and just send it to him.
Is it research if you ask the people they know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my thing. Because I accidentally dated somebody who told me that they were divorced, but found out they were married after. And so after that, my trust issues was like, nope. So I'm like real quick to like, where your friends at? Let me meet your friends. And then like, I'll pull like whatever girl I meet aside, like, hey girl, look, listen, is there anything I should know? Cause like, dude be lying. And you hope that like, that's enough. Cause if a girl asked me, I would tell her, I'd be like, girl, I mean, he cool, but he ain't shit. Like I'm a
What's the craziest thing you heard from like asking a girlfriend then, Callie?
I don't think I've heard anything like seriously bad, but like somebody told me that like the guy I was dating wears the same thing over and over again, and I didn't really notice because we seen each other on different days. So I'm just thinking like, oh, this is his favorite shirt. Like
that's his favorite shirt.
That's all his favorite shirt. So that was that. But nothing like crazy, nothing like gambling problems or nothing. But I always ask the girl. Don't ask the boy. The boys ain't gonna tell you, but the girl will tell you. No, the boys will tell you. Their hater ass friend will tell you.
The one that wants to fuck you will tell you.
Absolutely.
And then he'll make some shit up too and make it even crazier.
And at least one of their friends want to sleep with you. At least one.
Do y'all remember? This was maybe like 15 years ago. There was this website called don'tdateemgirl.com.
I remember something like that, not that exact name, but
I used to be on there looking for people like, ooh, do I know him?
Where you would have to go and see how this guy is.
I would go on there and look and see if they were on don'tdateemgirl.com. And I live in Maryland, and they had the Maryland Judiciary Case Search where you can see people's, criminal record, public record stuff. So I would do that. So I would go on don'tdateemgirl.com and go to Maryland Case Search to see what you got going on. What you be doing? Are you crazy? You got some tickets? You got some judgments? What you doing? That's the extent of the research. And then when don'tdateemgirl.com like went away, there was this group on Facebook called "Is This Your Man?"
Yeah.
And go look and see if
that
page. Yeah.
Yep.
Be my that.
Some girls be on there lying. They'll put their man on there with bad reviews so girls stop trying to talk to them.
With bad reviews. We're done.
I don't do that. I feel like, hey, if that's my ex or somebody I used to talk to, they would or whatever, and he got some good dick, and I don't fuck with him no more. When I be over shit, I tell you, I be over it. I would tell somebody like, no, don't get committed because he ain't shit. But
but you'll have a good time. I'll tell you that much, right?
Right. I'll keep it real with you, like, hey, What you looking for? Because is it on the menu? Well, I don't know. Some people I feel like do lie though and be like, yeah, he got a small dick, yeah, he got this, he got that, just because they don't want you to talk to somebody or this or that. So I don't know.
I hate when you give a bad review. You've been with him for 13 years. Like, come on.
Of course he's annoying, rare, right?
You know that dick is
Have
good.
y'all ever had a guy like not even being like, oh, she this or she that or whatever, but just try to like talk shit about you or something in some way to other people? What do y'all do? Do you try to say something bad? Do you let it go?
No. You let them fucking go. What I look like arguing with you? You mad? Oh, okay. You had fun though, right? Oh, okay.
They all come back if they could. So
Yo, first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. So they will be back. Like, I see you when you spin the block, baby.
Not spin the block.
Because they always come back. I see you later. Feel better.
I dated a guy and I went to school with his best friend like a couple of years later, and he would always tell me like, oh, he said you this, you did that with all these, and I was like, I was a virgin.
Yo.
Like, I don't know what he's talking about, but it was like, oh, you wanted me, okay, cool, like,
right.
Thanks, sir.
Wow.
And most likely sometimes like the drama, either they've been with you or they want to be with you. So it's like, oh, you talking shit, oh, because you want it to be you, right? Oh, you mad it's not you. Okay, I get it.
Or it's not you anymore.
There you go. Yes.
But that don't stop no new dude. That's what I be looking at dudes crazy for. Like, it don't matter what you say about me. If somebody want to fuck with me or fuck me, because that's what dudes really be looking at off top, you know. You telling them things about me is not gonna stop the next dude from wanting to talk to that girl.
That entices it.
Oh, I heard I was engaged to a dude. He told his cousins, like, I don't know, his baby mama's cousin. He told him that we were engaged. I was like, what? That's wild. I did not know.
I feel like it entices it, yo.
If
people hear, if a new guy hears something about you, it's like, oh, she does what? To who? Sign me the fuck up. Wait, yo, what?
She did what?
Yo.
It's a lie.
Me next.
It's accessible. She's open for business, she said.
Right? Oh, she's good at what she does. Okay.
Yeah, this is what's so crazy. We ain't even started painting.
It's a referral.
Oh,
yeah, my bad.
I've never had any like drama-filled relationships like at all. So
you haven't?
You got peaceful energy.
Wow. Yeah, I'll be like, we both be like, oh, okay. Like if you even try to start drama, I'll be like, okay, I'm not even on that. So
what are we gonna do with you?
Yeah.
Where are you going next?
Yeah, okay. That's good. I'm glad you haven't been traumatized because
we have.
Because it's like when strangers be mean to you or whatever, you be so ready and you be so with the shits. When it's somebody you love, it's like, I don't know how to handle this because I don't want to be what I would be to a stranger. But you're talking to me crazy like you're a stranger. So where do we go from here?
It's like, yeah.
Like, bruh.
So yeah.
So what other questions we got?
I think that's it. But my answer is I've definitely researched someone before a date. I will know the home you grew up in. Within 20 and 30 minutes, I know everything about you. I know your mother's name. I know where high school you went to. I know if you have a mugshot or any type of DUI, some shits against you. And I'll pull that shit up. And I have little conferences with my friends, Cynthia knows. Yes. And it's like, yo, so I found this. And this is his father. And his father was convicted of XYZ.
Oh my God.
And so it's to the point that I have rolled up to one of my ex's house one time back in the day, and I pulled up to his house and I already knew where we were. I already knew the address. I already knew the name of his mother. And I'm like, oh yeah, you grew up in this house. He's like, yeah. I'm like, your mother's name is XYZ. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I know. Public information.
Has it ever caused you to be like, oh, I'm not talking to him no more?
Yes.
Anything you
Of
found?
course. Yes, of course. And that's the perfect time because at least I know. It's like, all right, well, I'm just going to get a free dinner. And if he really look good, maybe we'll see where it goes from that if I want anything more. And if not, I'm going home.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because it's girls' night in. Everybody needs a friend like Toka because when I have a new like, possibility, for
Maybe,
somebody,
right?
yeah, I'll be like, hey, what you think about him? Here's some questions I have. She'll send me back all the information I need to know, put it neatly, and here's the pros and cons. He got this, he got that, he do got a so and so, but they not this. You can do this or maybe that. Now, here's what happened with his dad 20 years ago. May or may not be in the bloodline. We don't know.
Okay.
That's the gamble.
Yo, are the traits genetic? We don't know.
You absolutely need friends like that for sure.
Because the research, some people got a gift. I'll be like, okay, that's what I need to know.
Yes.
Yo, growing up, I used to think that I was gonna be a spy. On some dumb shit. It's girls' night. We having wine. I'm just, whatever. I'm feeling.
And guess what? So you did grow up and could be a spy,
Right?
All right.
It's just not for the government. It's for your friends. But that's
Right.
Hey,
and that's what matters, right?
Right.
That's more rewarding. It's cool.
that is.
So
Shout out to the research.
CIA, FBI, TOCA.
Yes,
Here's
research
having
department
friends.
TOCA over here.
Who will look up your new boo
Research.
and let you know, because you don't want to go fully down the path and be lost. So sometimes.
Yo, what's crazy is I definitely recently done some research for a friend of mine, and she didn't know the name of the guy, and so I ended up calling the facility of where that guy works, and I was like, hey, I just recently took a training of XYZ, and I just wanted to know the name of my trainer, because just for a references purpose, just for reference, I think I said. And he's like, yeah, no problem. So he puts this on hold. I merged the call with my friend. She heard that me ask for that. I was like, so you said you wanted to know his name, right? She's like, yo, what the fuck? But yeah, we found out a lot of information. So I'm telling you.
Y'all know I used to work in HR, and that person should never have given you that person's name on the phone.
Yep.
That's against HR policy. What you calling for names? You can't even verify somebody used to work here.
Yeah.
Or works here now.
Yeah, right. But he definitely shared the information. That's what happens when you sound cute. It worked. It was a guy on the phone, so thank God it wasn't a woman who used her logic.
I know. Oh, you definitely a crazy one calling in. Okay, I know. Yeah. Girl, what do you do to you? Who you mad at? Like
I said it was for a reference. I'm like, oh no, yeah, of course. I just wanted a reference of my professor. And they're like, yeah, of course. It was an instructor, but anyway, what are we painting?
Shout out to. I haven't started yet. It looked like Ty has started, but
Ty is done. Okay,
I started.
Ty is like, listen, I'm in and out of this shit. I've had a long night. I'm on Tito's. Y'all gonna get this painting now before it turns into a fucking Pollock or whatever, Jason Pollock or whatever that guy's name is. Oh snap! Okay.
So what I wanted us all to paint, Ty, what are you painting though?
I don't know.
She said, I'm gonna let the Tito's take me, and this is where we are. Show us what you got though, Ty, because you've been out here Picassoing it up the whole time.
I'm just letting it happen.
Word, Ty is so focused. Yeah, turn it this way real quick. Let us see. Ty has bids on paintings as we speak.
Yes, Ty, get that money from your painting book.
Y'all not gonna get it though. But
okay. Is this the ocean and the sun?
No, that's her ember. That's her fire inside.
Oh, my bad. I missed it. Too much wine.
Okay, y'all. So, which that kind of looks like what we was all kind of supposed to paint. We were gonna get like color by paint stuff, but we was like, nah, let's freestyle. We grown. So we're gonna try to paint our aura. For people who don't know, what aura is, your spirit or your soul or the energy that you give off that people can't see.
Damn, I was watching YouTube videos on how to paint a sunset.
Oh my God.
I was gonna paint a sunset too.
I prepared for the wrong test.
I was gonna put
Okay.
a sunset and be like, "This my aura," because it's the only thing I know how to paint. Fuck.
Yo.
Okay, now I got to freestyle for real. Damn it.
Yo. All right.
The only thing I could do in art class was a sunset.
Yo, I was watching videos a few times today. I was like, "Yep, I'm ready for my painting. I know what I'm painting."
So while we're all painting, I figured we could also paint a verbal portrait of what we would like our life to be like 5 years from now. So verbal meaning we could just talk about it while we paint.
First of
okay.
all, I'm so drunk. You said verbal. I thought you said verbal, and I was like, what?
What's a verbal?
What's a verbal? These
I
girls
was like,
got
it sound like
vocabulary for days. Like
He's so smart.
they so smart over here. All right.
So who
We
wanna go
got
first? Well,
75 colors, yo.
mad colors.
Oh, you see my
Mad
collection
colors.
of Anyway, okay.
Look like
Damn, I want to run that video back on YouTube.
Oh, the sunset one. I said I was doing sunset. Now I can't. Are you doing a sunset, Tote?
I mean, what if that's my aura? What if my aura is a fucking sunset? Who knows, right?
I was gonna pitch it that way.
Okay, hello. Yo, you see, great minds. We are amazing.
We
Where's
had different
that video?
reasons for doing the sunset, but obviously that's our aura. So.
Okay.
Sunset comes in different hues, though, so we'll see what colors
Yeah.
you choose, right?
Because I was, yeah.
yeah,
now I
could be
was
early
gonna give it away.
sunset, late sunset, almost nighttime. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah. Ty,
Huh?
why the fuck they give us so many different kinds of brushes?
Yo,
Because
I thought this was a highlight brush.
Each brush gives you a different technique. So it's kind of like makeup brushes. So like the angled
Right.
brush, you get like more precision ones. The smaller ones allow you to do
I like
like
this
more
one.
like outlining lines. This one, the fan one, you can actually put like some paint on it, and then if you want, you can just like flick it. That's how you like make stars and stuff.
Hello, Paula.
You know.
All right.
Okay.
Let's watch this.
Well,
My
since you
technique
are-
is just Picasso. You know, you're not really touch the Picasso at the museum. You're not supposed to touch the painting because they got them blocked off. I was at the what is it? The big museum in New York. Is it Mocha? No, the
MoMA?
Metropolitan Museum
The
or something like
Metropolitan
that.
or the Guggenheim,
Whatever the big one is in New York.
Metropolitan Museum of Art.
It was a Van
MoMA.
Gogh, and they had it marked off, and the guard wasn't looking, and I like was checking, and when he looked away, I touched it. So my fingerprint is on a Van Gogh, y'all.
You definitely lying, drunk.
You
telling
got
on
your
yourself?
finger juices
That's fine.
on
I touched
federal
it,
art.
though. It was great though because it was like a lot of
what
paint.
was it? Yeah, right.
It was a lot of thick paint on it. I felt really good about touching
Okay.
it.
So that's the good thing about painting. I feel like, yo, like it's like life. Like if we're not happy with it, paint over that bitch. Put a whole new layer over that shit and you could change it. So with paint, it's like you could layer on it. So that's one thing that I've noticed about painting is that if I don't like it, I add another layer of paint to it. And if I don't like what I've even put together as a whole, I could paint this whole shit a whole new color and start over.
Yeah,
It's like life.
No,
Like I am the artist. Life
I
is
love
a
that.
fucking-
Yes.
Yes.
Life is my palette and shit. Yeah.
Okay, watch me paint. Hello.
Watch me paint.
I like it.
Life is my palette. Watch me paint.
Hey,
That's
hey.
a t-shirt.
Mhm.
Life is my palette. Watch me paint. That is beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
definitely a t-shirt.
Yeah,
Did y'all
I've
start?
never-
Because I'm stressed.
Yeah, I've never done a paint and sit before, and I really don't paint like that.
Jessica, get a blanket. You cold in your garage right now. You need a blanket, honey.
You're in the garage? How
Put on
did
some
I-
socks,
Garage.
first of all.
Well,
Because
I
she's probably
think she's,
smoking. Jessica, you
I know,
smoking?
I think she's saying she'd have to paint in her garage because that's where she paints, but she don't want to paint there right now. I don't think she's sitting in her garage.
Okay. I thought she was saying, yeah, my bad. Okay.
I almost put my paintbrush in my champagne. That's how
Me
y'all know.
too.
That's how you know it's a great girls' night.
I know. I'm like, bruh, painting and sipping is a little harder than people say.
Yeah.
And I ain't did nothing but put some colors on
ahead
it.
of time.
The
That's all I did was
coordination to
put
put the cap back on is a lot.
Child, I don't know what I did. Okay. I just did a bunch of.
All right, so
I
who
haven't
wants to
even
start
started
painting
any
their
colors. All right, I'm gonna try.
Who want to start painting their future? Ty, you want to go first since you've got a head start
Hmm?
on your painting? You want to paint your future in 5 years verbally?
Paint your future. Is that what we
Oh,
Oh, paint my
She said,
future.
While we paint our aura, that's what we're all painting, y'all.
Oh, are
Right.
we? She's
Right.
That's what we're
yeah,
supposed
we're
to be
painting our
painting.
aura.
You're pacing up. Yes, exactly.
I gotta find my name in the corner.
You really think this finna sell, huh, Meg? You like
It is, girl. You don't know my name is Basquiat. Okay.
Maggie,
It's
yeah.
for sale. Y'all want this painting? I believe every work of art is for sale. Okay. Y'all want this
Okay.
paint or not?
Okay. Y'all gonna get these paintings. Meg showing off her
Somebody
fucking
said-
art music thing behind her. What?
Somebody said I've only done a naked painting sip and not a regular one.
Wait, what? Was you by
I
yourself?
cannot
Taylor?
paint
We need to know
comfortably
more.
naked. My
Caitlin Teray.
titties. No, listen, my
Was you
Yeah,
titties
with
is out,
Caitlin,
and y'all
girl,
want me
or
to
was a
paint.
bunch of people?
Kaylin, we need a part 2 to that comment. Where was you at? And did
Yeah,
it end
for
with
real.
sex with strangers? Because it sounds like
Oh,
a weird.
darn. I'm too
It
scared.
sounds like
Not
a
weird, not
swingers
weird.
ball.
Yeah.
It sounds
Not
like we
weird.
having
It's
some
just your
fun,
thing.
girl.
That sounds free.
Okay, and did y'all paint a naked model?
Person.
Like,
Oh, maybe
right.
she was the naked person who people were painting. Oh, that's another. My ass, like they was at an
Ah.
orgy party. Like,
My ass
Yeah,
is
she could-
stressed. Like, why y'all looking at me? Don't be looking at me. All these people.
could y'all
looking
do
at
that? Be the model?
Oh, I have too many body issues. I ain't over that yet.
I like to be naked, so if I got paid to be naked, sure.
Ooh.
me. Okay. Hello.
Without it being recorded. I feel like a photo. I mean, somebody's interpretation with paint isn't really a photo, so I don't think I would be picking.
I don't think I could do a naked situation just because I get cold easily. And my nipples always be hard. I'm like, no, you're not about to paint me with hard nipples.
I'll be like,
Yo,
y'all.
but hard nipples are pretty.
Your mic went out. Toka. Oh, you're on mute, Toka.
You on mute, Tokes. There you go.
I did not know Toka wanted to be a spy. That is so lit.
So what did y'all say? Oh, I just came into that. Yes, I wanted to be a spy, and to
That's
this
lit.
day, like I feel like it has helped me because growing up, I read books about like body language and reading people's face and like Chinese medicine on how like certain marks on our face mean certain things and just some crazy shit. Yep. And I met this ex-Navy SEAL. He was in Navy SEALs for like 8-9 years. And he was like, yo, you know the stuff that you do voluntarily, we go to school for. It's called profiling. I was like, okay, hello. I knew I was
Girl,
meant
they
to be a
hiring.
spy. Hello. So Homeland Security reached out to me like probably like 3-4 years ago. And I didn't take the job because of how much like security clearance you got to go through. And I was like, listen, I don't know what y'all going to find from 7 years back. So we're not even going to go through that because I want to be in cannabis. And this is not going to work for me.
Wow.
But yeah, I was offered a Homeland Security job. And I was like, oh, this is my way into being a spy. I figured like, yep, I'm work my way up. And
That's crazy.
it didn't work. But yeah.
I don't know if I could be a spy. I'd want to be an assassin.
Well,
That's
that's
like-
why you killing people.
If I was to do some shit like
knows
that.
to be an assassin because you know for assassins they be like, here's the mark, here's the weapons, this is where you meet them and go, and you don't know what they did. I would just be like, well, what happened? Why y'all?
Well,
I have too many
really mad at
questions.
him though. Like
It was
yo.
some movie like that. I forget what the hell it was called, and the lady was doing that, and so then they were trying to kill her because they were like, "You're getting too attached to the marks."
Oh yeah, I saw that movie. I forgot what it was
You
called.
can't fall in love. That's why I didn't want to be a spy because you can't fall in love. You can't have a family. You can't do nothing.
Really?
I was like, oh, this is not for me.
girl,
I mean,
you
you
gotta be
can,
all
but just know that if you have
bro.
to cross somebody, they're coming from your whole family. You're gonna show up and your house is in disarray and you don't know where your man is at. And it's like, if you want your man to survive, you have to turn yourself in type shit. Now you gotta die for your man to live. And they already killed your man, so they killing both of y'all. Listen.
Why am I doing this like I'm watching a
through.
movie?
I used to be friends with a girl whose boyfriend used to kill people for a living.
Ma'am, what's she supposed to do?
Legally?
Not legally.
Yeah,
No, illegally.
that.
He was a hitman, and she been dating him for 2 years. She admit that she didn't even know his last name. He had multiple IDs and everything, but he was such a good. She was like in love with him. So if y'all fell madly in love with somebody and found out later that he was like a hitman, could y'all continue the relationship, or what would you do?
No, girl, because
you do anything for love, yo.
I'm next, okay? I'm gonna be on the ID channel. They're gonna be like, Megan died. We don't know who killed her. Her boyfriend was squeaky clean. You just never know.
Nah, I think that yeah, like you're next. So I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. If I find out that there was an assassin, I can't be with you. Like, they coming for you. What happens when they show up outside, like guns drawn? What are we supposed to do?
Because they're gonna always find you. That's how they do in the movies. They always find the assassin, and then they come to their family. So that means I'm next.
Mm-hmm.
They do that with superheroes too, and that's why I ain't appreciate like Spider-Man letting his girl get found out and killed and stuff in like one of the movies that they put out. I was like, damn. I'd be mad if the superhero told you. Well, nah, I'd want to know, because if somebody came and grabbed me out my apartment, I didn't know why. I want to know. Oh, it's because I'm Spider-Man, bitch. That's why they grabbing me. I already know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, it's because I'm Spider-Man's bitch. Hello, like, fuck with me.
Yeah,
y'all just mad.
This is
but if not,
dealer energy. Like, it's the same vibe. Like,
he's a
drug dealer. That nigga's like a mark. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all kinds of problems.
Yo, listen, I've dated drug dealers, and when I tell you that waking up in the middle of the night to their guns drawn as they walk the fucking property because they're uncomfortable with what the fuck they thought they heard is not a very good feeling. And I've had to detox for years. So don't date those type of people, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yo,
child, back in my day, I was so prude. Dating somebody who do drugs used to scare me, let alone a drug dealer. I'd be like, "You do weed? Oh my god!"
Do weed.
You do weed?
I would immediately know, like, okay, yeah, this relationship ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, where it going?
You're
a weed doer? Oh no. Oh no.
I dated a drug dealer, and it was the worst date I ever been on my life. We went on a date, and after the date, I realized, like, this ain't the dude for me. And then, like, I tried to, like, politely tell him, like, nah, you know, like, I need to focus on myself right now and all the other that you lie and say. And then he was like, okay, no problem. And then he sent me his Cash App, and I was like, what? I was like, you silly? He was like, nah.
You silly.
Wait, why he put his Cash App?
Yo, he want his money back in the date.
Yeah, the whole thing. And it was crazy because we went to like a matinee movie. And I was like, I bought snacks. Like, how you want the money back and I spent more money than you?
Right.
Wow. I was like, sir, you're a drug dealer. He was like, I don't play about my money. I was like, whatever you got to do it because I'm from LA. Don't play with me. Like, what?
Ew.
Like, you should never ask somebody on a date if you want your money back.
Yo, have y'all ever had to pay for something at a date? Did anybody ever try to go Dutch with you?
You know what? I would do when I was dating. I would offer. I'd be like, oh, at the end of a date, I'd be like, oh yeah, like, you want me to split it? And if you said yes, then that was our last date. Like, we was homies at that point. We friends because we going Dutch. We homies. And then I've had plenty of dudes that just been like, so let's go out again. I'm like, no, I mean, I'm looking for like somebody to like date for real. Not like we cool, we friends.
Yo, I'm looking for somebody to pick up the check.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all, I'm from Texas. In Texas, everybody, if you ain't paying for the check, what is we doing? Like, that's some Californian stuff. Because in Texas, like, no, baby, if my hand is empty at the club, I'll be like, my hand empty. I don't talk to my hand get full, honey. Like, at least back in the day, I don't know, but I don't know about these young whippersnappers.
It's trash out here. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
it's a lot of like men's. They just be like, if you wanted to come out and get a free meal, then yeah, I wanted a free meal, but nigga, I wanted to know your personality first. Hello, like. I can eat by myself. Like me and my friends is rich. We gonna eat by ourselves. Like
right? Hello, we don't need this.
Fact. I don't know. Being from New York, we definitely. I don't know. I feel like women are definitely a lot tougher. Than like you said, like
way more aggressive.
Yeah. So a lot of times, if I am paying or something like that, it's because I'm trying to control the situation, and that's just a problem I have. It's a problem I have. Like I feel like I gotta be nicer or more womanly or submissive if somebody's paying. Like, oh, I gotta be nice. So I'll be like, nah, I'll just pay for my own shit. Or like I'll offer, but if they do make me pay for it, I think maybe now I might take it as a red flag, like, because I'm tired of dating broke dudes, because that shit really will traumatize you too. When you gotta pay for a nigga and then he mad because his car declined. Like, why the fuck is you mad at me? And I gotta cover our dinner now.
America's masterpiece.
Like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. But I'm getting better at being like, nah, men have to do this. Because I don't know. It's hard giving up control of, like, the situation. I feel like
if I'm paying for a date, I'm not seeing you again, Sin. You giving them pussy after paying for a date? You paid for the date.
Like, oh, I'm about to give you pussy right now. But it'd be like, if we're getting to know each other and we're kind of in a dating process, if I invite you somewhere, I'll be like, there's a lot of broke niggas out here. And you be thinking like, oh, they have money and shit, and they really don't. But I'd be like,
stay at home.
Yeah. But I used to like to date like funny personality guys. Now I'd be like, where the bag at? Like, fuck your personality. I'll keep myself entertained.
Nah, but one thing you did tell me one time is like, yo, I want to date a comedian because I like that he can make me laugh. And I want someone that's going to make me laugh 24 hours a day. So I did think about that a little bit, where it's like, okay, well, I don't necessarily need a comedian, but I do want to laugh with the person that I'm with. So that's good. Like, yes, we should laugh, but at the same time, you should be getting that bag. And if we make the same amount of money, I'm not interested. Is that bad?
Really? Okay. See, this is so funny because I've had this conversation with my homegirls, and they're like, these girls are like beautiful, like single. They
I
all
want you to
very
make
well.
more money. You're right.
No, but I said this. So what if, like, for me, I don't care about the money. I'm an ambition person. Like, even if I make more money than you, if you are ambitious, meaning you have dreams, you have goals, and you're in the process of executing them, not just like thinking about them, then I'll work with you, because that person is never going to be broke.
Okay,
and hello. If you broke for a little bit, he will end up getting money later. So to me, ambition is way more important than actual, like, what your pockets are right now.
How ambitious? Like, they need to already be
right, because they be like, "Yo, listen, my mixtape is out, and I'm selling it from the trunk of my car. What up?" Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But if you're gonna do a whole, my mixtape is out, right? Like, you a 40-year-old rapper, I'm not gonna take, because I don't know what the Lord has for you. Okay, maybe you're going to be one of the very few people in this world who makes it.
Right, at 40,
sleep, drink your dream. You better, I don't ever want to see, you better not be hanging out with your friends. Like, you better be on it and in it so deep. If you do that, then I can rock with you. But you don't have all that, you got to go.
And see, I wouldn't date off of ambition. I would date off of talent. Like, somebody who's really talented, although I may not want to fuck with you at first, once we become friends, and I'll be like, damn, I love talking to you more than the rich dudes, because I'll be around rich dudes and I'll be like, you're so
boring.
But you know what? But there's so many talented
afraid
people who
of
are
me,
lazy,
and I'm being nice to you. Like, I hate that shit.
Who said that?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of talented people that are lazy, Sin. You know a bunch of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had to realize that, though. I had to you said, you know a bunch of them. That's hilarious, because it's true. I'd be like, goddamn. But, I had to realize, just because you're talented, like, people I would date, they don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to grind for their dream. They accomplish one little small thing, post a video online, or go do one show, or go do one small little thing for the week that didn't even cover none of the shit of your bills, let alone mine. And you think you good. Like, oh my God, that shit drove me crazy. So now I'm just like, well, I'm gonna just have to be entertained at work and be around a whole bunch of funny dudes and then get home and fucking lame with money.
I'm
Get my hats
gonna
off at
laugh
work.
outside of this house so that way I don't come in
Yeah.
here looking for you to make me laugh.
Yeah.
I need you to make shit happen. Now make me laugh, right?
I've been laughing all fucking day.
I've been laughing all fucking day. You ain't nothing new.
Fuck that. So it's a journey, you know. I'm learning, but I refuse to spend the rest of my 20s dating lame broke niggas. So
Hello.
I'm learning.
It's different because like everybody here is so talented, and one of my friends who's like a super like talented comedian told me that, you know, we have to have like some grace when we're dating because you know, we're funny, like successful young women, and we, you know, expect for men to be able to know how to date 1% of the population, because a lot of these young ladies are not funny, and a lot of them are not in a purpose of being, you know what I'm saying, on that road to being, you know, great. So you can't sit here and not give a man no type of room to not make no mistakes or to learn or to grow unless, you know, you want to be by yourself.
And that's why I said ambition, because at the end of the day, if he he don't have a penny to his name, he will.
A penny, Meg? I need
You gotta have a penny, you gotta have a
pennies,
nickel.
yo. I ain't taking no homeless man. Nah, dude. Yeah, I came with a fucking what is this? No, a fucking piggy bank to my house. Get that shit out of here.
You ain't never dated
with Lauren.
This is not your safe haven.
Coca, you ain't never dated nobody broke. Come on now.
Okay, have I? Yes.
Would you? No.
Did I ever after that? Fuck out of here. Was he ambitious? No, he was a fucking bum.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's different. Like, okay, so like Lawrence from Insecure.
My bad, that was
Lawrence had no job. He was broke. He was on that couch for a year making the app. And Issa was like, I ain't gonna be with him no more.
If you on that couch making an app, I fuck with you. If you on that couch
are you
Call
quoting
of
a
Duty,
fictional character,
doing nothing,
yeah,
making no money?
Are you Toka? She's quoting a fictional character though.
So nobody is mad at the fact that Issa held him down for years.
Oh my God.
Like, she held him down.
No, so I'm just saying, like, it's not real life, y'all.
Yeah, it's not real life.
It's real because there are people like that. I've dated people like that that were like very ambitious. I was like, okay, they hadn't hit their break yet. You know what I'm saying? They hadn't gotten to that point yet.
I'm fine with that. I actually am, because I settled just for talent, but now ambition has to be on the docket too, because it's a lot of people who are talented. And hey, aside from dating, if you're watching this and you're talented and lazy, even if you're not dating somebody, just know that shit can stop you. When motherfuckers say, what they say, hard work beats talent, when talent don't work hard, that's the motherfucking truth, bruh. That's a motherfucking truth. You don't ever be mad at somebody else getting an opportunity, because they worked for that shit. And that's why I never be mad seeing somebody else win. Because why? Maybe some days I don't want to fucking wake up and get dressed and get ready and go to set and be in front of everybody. And that person did that day, and that take a lot of fucking energy. So don't ever be mad at somebody because they working hard. And if you don't work hard, even if you're more talented, that shit ain't gonna come to you. So
yeah, talent was like a little cheat code that God give you, and you gotta still do the work.
But when you are and the person you dating ain't, but listen though, when you're dating somebody who has a good personality or who you can create with, it's so fun. And I just fear that dating somebody who doesn't, I would just be like, I don't want to talk to you in the morning. Like,
that good though, that good personality, bruh.
You said what?
I said the good personality, like that's all of it. That's all that matters. Like, bruh.
Yeah, it's not enough.
After a while, like they gotta be something else. Like, yeah, you a good person. But come on. What else you got?
There's so many dudes out here that are trash. They ain't have no daddies. Like, it's a lot of issues out here. I'ma settle. I'm gonna work on making somebody who at least is a good person, got a good personality, some ambition, and some goals. I ain't gonna just be like, oh yeah, nah, you're a good person, but that ain't enough. Like, no, that's actually enough.
I guess.
And then sometimes too, like, because I've been meeting a lot more, and I feel like I've been manifesting it, meeting a lot more business.
Yes, hello.
That's
manifesting it. Say that one more time.
Manifesting some investors, into my dreams and ideas, and men who do that for a living. And so if you do that for a living and you understand business, Like having talent is one thing, but you don't really wake up with a business mindset and a creative mindset at the same time. Like you got to channel one or the other. Even if you channel business mindset for an hour and then creative mindset for an hour, and that's you being in good self control. But
Right.
I feel like
Having a
dating
good
somebody who
day.
has, somebody who has that side where you can kind of control the business side of it. That shit is attractive. It's starting to be a turn on now that I'm like, wait, I kind of like that shit. I don't know if I need more creativity if you could hold me down like this. Like,
Maybe you
so
do.
help me sell my creations and shit. Like, okay.
Yes. That's a
And
team
some of
right
them do
there.
have good personalities. Most don't.
Right.
I really believe that when you date somebody, you should be looking at if you could be friends with them, because that's the only thing that's going to keep a relationship together. Money ain't gonna do it, talent ain't gonna do it, ambition ain't gonna do it.
Mhm.
Only thing
Speak
that's
on
gonna
it.
do it is a friendship. So
Speak on it, married
that's
lady.
all that it is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Tell us, Jasmine. Okay.
Do you think you should be friends with them before or after you start dating?
I think that
Like,
dating is like exploring a relationship, and sometimes it can go further, but sometimes, it just stops at like, oh, well, we weren't romantically a partner, but maybe, we could be friends or something like that. Even though I don't believe in being friends with exes, but we're talking about just dating, But dating, like, it's just exploring to see if you guys can build a good relationship, which is like a friendship or rapport with each other. That's why, it's not exclusive. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you just
That's
trying
why
to.
it's not exclusive. One more time. Sorry, we needed to highlight that
It's
part.
true.
Because I feel like people get so intertwined with dating where it's like, oh, I'm gonna give this one random ass person all of me. And I'm not gonna give it to anybody else but this one person that I'm dating.
not
And
even
now
give it
that
to my
one
damn
person that
self.
you're dating
Sorry.
is a fucking waste. What'd you say?
I said, not even gonna give it to your damn self. That's even.
Yo. So now you're giving your all to this guy who really just was not even really in it from the beginning because you were dating.
You wanted a relationship.
Right. So do y'all date one at a time or do y'all date multiples?
At first, you're supposed to be dating multiple people, but I really feel like a man is supposed to get to the point where he like, oh no, like I need you to not be out
Right?
here entertaining nobody else, and that's like to me that's a really good sign. But if you're dating somebody for like 6-8 months and he don't never say like, yo, like you should stop seeing other people, you should
Hello.
stop seeing him.
Talk that hot shit, Callie.
Yeah.
Word. For real.
No, you know what? I've had that happen because my philosophy in dating was may the best man win.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
if you date and then at any point in my head, I'm like, I always felt like neither one of us are exclusive, especially if we've never had a talk about it. I don't care how much we're hanging out. We're not exclusive. So whenever there's a conversation and I'm, you're asking, oh, what are you doing tomorrow night? I'm going on a date. Wait, what? I thought we were. I thought it was just you and me. We never had that conversation. And to me, a man lets you know what is going on. You need to
What are we doing
vision because you ain't said nothing to me about us being together. Because I've had a dude that was like that before. Bless his heart. We hung out so much and we were like really good friends.
Bless his heart.
And I really liked him, but I was just like, bless his heart. He never sat down and was like, Megan, I like you. I want it to be you and me. And he never said anything. So then his homeboy was like very adamant.
You think it was like an insecurity issue? Like he never had the gall?
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know what it was. But my point is, if you don't say anything to me, then there's nothing here. So then when I started hanging out with his homeboy, he was just like, why? Like, I thought you and me had something going on. I said, you have never stated your intention with me. Never.
Meg, you were a homie hopper?
No sex was involved. I literally was just like getting to know these men. And I was like, until you state your intentions with me, there ain't nothing going on. We're still friends.
Right. No, you're right.
You're supposed to miss out on a blessing because the homie's your husband.
Right.
And that's another thing about being a homie hopper. Let me tell you something. When you're in the industry, everybody fucking on everybody, even when they don't. 2 years from now, they will. So you be like, man, you dated 2 different dudes who lived in 2 different states, but they both do the same shit. And next thing you know, they on a fucking flyer together. Like, nigga.
Whoops.
Guess who's on my podcast face ass? Like, what? How y'all know each other? Oh, shit. Well, we all are in the same industry. So, you know what Cynthia's going to do? So that's another reason why I want somebody who's just an investor, who got money, who out the mix, who's a businessman, who can help me run my businesses, and I can help him run his and get promotion and basically market any fucking idea he has. Like, you could really create a power couple, and I just think that Jay-Z, Beyonce shit are two people who are both in front of the camera ain't it. Like, that shit,
Right.
But it's
10 out of 10, do not recommend.
being in the same field but having different specialties. Like, if you are both creators but y'all not both, like, comedians, or y'all not both, like, you can be like an actor and be like a stand-up comedian. You can have, like, somebody who else is also like a talk show host and a fucking, like, serious actor. Like, you can have somebody in the same kind of like field but like not exactly the same thing, because I think exactly the same thing, you stepping on toes. But and there can also be a lot of male jealousy, like, but if you do like similar things, I feel like it's so nice to have somebody understand what the hell you do, and they don't be jealous about them long ass nights and the business, like that, the business relationships that you keep, even though you don't like the person genuinely. Like, you'd be like, yeah, but no, it's business. Like, I'm trying, and like other men won't get that.
And even give you advice, like somebody who's not in the industry, they'd be like, nah, fuck them, you this, you that, you da da da.
Yeah.
Because the person I'm with, you just gave me some bad advice, or it could be like, I just burned this bridge, or somebody really, if somebody in the industry, like, man, this is how this shit go. That was my deal that I just did, da da da. What I did was this, and then they gave me that. And you like, damn, okay, I'm gonna try that instead of just blowing the fuck up on them.
I definitely want someone that could teach me something, though. Like, to be with someone that does not understand your line of work, that does not understand your lifestyle. Like, that shit is hard, yo. And like, it's just not gonna work. Like, I like somebody that can, definitely teach me something. You've lived this, or at least you have some type of expertise that I don't. Like, what's up? But if you work an entirely different life, you live an entirely different life, it's hard. It's like, yo, you don't get it. You don't understand why I'm having these meetings at 11 p.m. my time. It's not 11 p.m. in California. Like, whatever it is, like,
Yeah, the sweetest thing I had a dude call one of his close friends to give me some advice, and I was like, "Oh, you trying to be a husband?" Like, that is so sweet to me. Like, to be, I don't know. I feel like it's something that just you genuinely get from somebody who gets you. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, because I was dating somebody, and he did different shit at work, but he's like really a writer, like. And I write and stuff, but that's not like my main thing. But because he was really a writer, it was like he took me somewhere to go get final draft on my laptop, and that changed my fucking life forever. Like, that changed. Like, he went to legally, we drove down to England, got to tell me to put final draft on my laptop and shit. That changed my fucking life. Like, it was like, damn, now I know how to do final draft. I know how to write. I would watch him do it. Yeah, I got better than him, very shortly after.
Yeah, I got better than him.
Not the point of the story.
Okay.
Not the point of the story. The point of the story was that he really helped start that. So shit like that matters to who you're going to be with ultimately.
Yeah.
Right.
Jasmine, is your husband in your industry?
No.
I would say my fiance's not at all either.
And do y'all recommend that then?
I like it because to me, when I've dated guys in entertainment, there was always an issue, whether it was they were too full of themselves or where they were just, their schedule and mine didn't match up because being in entertainment is like full time, like that's a lot of work because you work for yourself basically. It never worked out for me. I'm not saying it doesn't work out for people. For me, it doesn't. My fiance's in tech. And I love it because he be telling me stuff. I'll be like, what is this? I don't know nothing about nothing in tech. He be trying to tell me all type of stuff. And I'll be like, so intrigued. But I'm not going to do any of that. But it's very interesting to me.
Yeah, my husband works for himself. So I did learn a lot from him because we're opposites. Like he's a risk taker. He'd be like, no, ain't no rules. And I'm like, but we have to follow the rules. That's not the way it works. He'd be like, ain't no rules. You make your own rules.
I like that word.
And I used to didn't be like that. But after like so long of being with him, I'd be like, dang, I don't have to follow what everybody else says. Like, F what y'all talking about. I'm doing it this way. And he'd be like, see, I told you. It took you 6 years to listen to me, but I told you.
It don't matter though, right? Like, it's here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, I totally feel what y'all saying about wanting to learn something from somebody. Because baby, if I can't learn something from you, then what are we doing? Like I
What
might as
do
well
we
just be by
know?
myself.
Thank you. For real.
I think my biggest problem with dating somebody in the industry is like I never had shelter from the industry. And that's what was so fucked up about like having to date people who are, especially in front of the camera, because like you said, Meg, they need a lot of attention. They have a lot of ego. At the end of the day, any man who's in front of the camera, I don't give a fuck what he has to say. He wants a lot of attention.
Mhm.
So being
Yep.
with somebody who craves attention, likes attention, gets attention from other women, validates that, acts like some random bitch in fucking Idaho's attention is more important than you right here. And men would love to get my attention. You got me fucked up, you know. So you're when all these men are giving me attention and I don't care because I think women handle attention better because we're used to it. It's like,
Yo,
so your attention matters to me. If I'm dating to you, the man I'm dating attention matters. All these other men give me attention. It's like whatever. So I
Riff
think
Raff.
when you're dating someone, you just don't get a break from people who text him, people who text you. They're all industry people. Everything you talk about is an industry. All of your friends are everywhere you go. It's like you just don't have no safe haven. And I think you start to question too if that motherfucker even got your back. Because a lot of times they don't. And they won't have your back when it comes to shit with the industry because they're still trying to chase their dream.
Mhm.
So I am leaning more towards Jasmine's life of that is someone who can encourage me, you know, give me good pointers in my personality. But you know, I know it has to be nice to talk to him about everybody in the industry and he don't know them or have to work with them and shit. He can talk all
Word.
your shit. Like this
Have no
motherfucker.
idea what you talking about.
That's why I never dated no dude that dance or sing. Because ain't no way I'm gonna walk into a party and you gonna slide in there and be like, oh, and I'm like, oh, no, ma'am, we're not doing it. And then like a dude that sing, he want to sing everywhere. Ew, gross. Get away from me. Once I saw that my husband didn't have rhythm, I said, oh yes, it's my husband, baby. You ain't got rhythm? I love it. Mm-mm.
Ty, you ain't saying nothing in 20 minutes. What you doing over there? Let me see this painting, yo.
Because I'm over here making emotional masterpieces with vodka in the system. But you know where I'm at with it now. I don't want to date a man that I need.
Okay, hello.
A man that I want, because when you're dealing with people, whether it's a platonic or an intimate relationship, and it's based on something that you need, that's a little bit more dangerous than being with someone because you want. So you may be more willing to accept certain things that you normally wouldn't if you didn't need, say, this person's help. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people that are in relationships that they don't want to be in because they need the other person to pay the bills. And I don't want that. So I want to be fully functional, independent on my own. I want to be able to fill the needs of self, and whatever man I choose, I want to want him, and I want him to complement what I'm doing. I need everything to still operate and work as it does, whether he's here or not. But if you want to add to what I'm doing, come on over here. But if not, get your ass out of here. That's where I'm at.
But wouldn't you say, Ty, that needing somebody is a choice? Like you need food, you need water, but you don't need somebody to survive.
Hello.
No,
But you know,
how
sometimes people feel like you do.
that's what I'm saying. Some people think like people that are codependent in nature, they need something, right? And then so that's why, like, usually codependent people and narcissistic people really go well together, because the narcissist feeds off of that person and worshiping and wanting to please them, and then the codependent constantly over functioning and people pleasing. So it's a symbiotic relationship, even though it's toxic as fuck.
Wow. Here we go.
Some people need that validation. And if you validate yourself and confirm yourself, you don't need that from someone else. Like, I don't need you to be like, oh my God, Ty, you're beautiful. Because I tell myself every day, ooh, you are killing these hoes. You know what I mean? These people come tell me that I'm killing these hoes. Yes, I am, baby. Cool.
Yes,
But I don't want to need external sources to fill my internal issues, if that makes sense.
Do y'all have y'all ever watched 90 Day Fiance? Y'all know that girl Darcy on there?
What she look like? Because I only know what they look like.
She got like blonde hair, but it's like all clippings and stuff. It's like ugly.
It's the one. It's the one that's obsessed with that other guy that got the other girlfriend that she want to be friends with. No,
the drama of it all.
But I say that to say that is when we said that reminded me because that is exactly this girl is now 3 dudes in on 90 Day Fiance, and she keep having the same issue because she don't value herself, she don't love herself, and it's very evident. She keeps trying to get plastic surgery, she keeps doing all this stuff. Not saying that you shouldn't get it, I'm just saying the reason she's getting it is because she doesn't feel whole inside, and she keeps having the same issues with every dude because she just won't value and love herself, and she always be like, oh, self-worth, but she just you could tell it's written all over. It's kind of sad.
Wait, she's been on 90 Day Fiance 3 times with 3 different people?
Well, now the third one is a spinoff. Okay, they was like, well, you so broken,
so she not looking for love. She getting the bag, Meg. Don't believe the reality TV bullshit. She getting the bag. She probably got a man at home.
She for sure is getting paid. But I'm saying, like, when you see this, she really believes.
But it's a lot of delusional people in this world.
Yeah,
we think should be normal, and a lot of them be so into whatever life they didn't create it in their head.
Meg, where's she getting these men from?
Girl, from overseas.
Where though?
90 Day Fiance is foreign men.
But where?
One was from where was he from? Like the Netherlands. The other one was from London, and this new one is from like Serbia or something like that.
So do the men need like a green card or something, a visa or something to be here?
The first one did, the second one didn't. The third one, I think he already been in the States, but I think he's looking for a sugar mama. We don't know, you know. He looking for, but it's just like you clearly keep having the same issue with these dudes. Like, why don't you love yourself first? Why don't you spend time loving on yourself? Because I really truly believe when you really just focus on yourself, and even when like a fine dude that is your type comes your way and you be like, no thank you, like that's when you're ready.
I'm gonna turn down a fine nigga because I'm ready.
I'm telling you, that's how you know you're ready. That's how you know you're ready. You be like, I'm so good and focused by myself. Like, you would definitely be the type of dude that I talk to, but I'm good, thank you. And then that's when it happens.
God, don't send me that blessing. I want it.
Don't send me that blessing. Who got their aura finished? I'm pretty much done.
I do.
All right, y'all ready? Who wants to go first to show it?
Go, Jasmine.
Okay. This is my aura.
Ooh.
Damn, you could paint.
Wow, that's so pretty.
And I just thought it was my aura because I'm black. I be over-identifying with being black, but I have my different shades of my aura here, from the darkest to like the most confident to like the palest, to where I feel like my aura is not as bright as it should be. And then I got a little black streaks in there because sometimes I be feeling myself and I be wanting to cuss people out, but I refrain myself. And then the dots represent, anxiety. I don't know, something. But there you go. That's mine.
Can I ask you the shape of yours? What do you feel like the shape represents? Because it's very wavy, very like, and you didn't go to the edges. So what do you feel like that means to you?
Yeah, I think the not going to the edges, I'm very like organized and neat. So I like for my edges to be that way. And then the wavy is just me just kind of going with the flow and trusting myself, trusting God, trusting the universe when it comes to everything that's supposed to come my way. So it's just kind of like me kind of going with the flow, I guess. It's my personality.
That's really pretty.
You got those edges so straight.
Right.
I use tape.
Y'all didn't hear?
Choke you up. Choke your mute. Mute it.
Yeah, I pulled out the little masking tape for that.
It looks so cool though. To see
I know,
the
that's like all
perfect framing.
Yeah. You got a frame.
When I saw her pull out that blue painter's tape and start ripping it with her teeth, I knew she was business. I was like, oh, she did hear this before. You be painting on your free time because you got that blue tape in your fucking stash. I see you.
That's hilarious. I do, yeah.
Yep, I saw it. I wasn't gonna say anything at first, but I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna see the masterpiece she creates." Okay.
Yeah.
Word though.
That shit is cool with it.
Who's next?
Ty,
Who's
go.
Ty. Go ahead. Ty.
Yeah, Ty.
Go,
Here we
Ty.
go.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
everybody shy because her shit was so even. Everybody like,
I ain't coming no borders, but okay.
So I got two.
Why you say borders
So
like that?
You got two?
yeah. So I have two.
Dang.
You're an overachiever.
Oh,
So
it was like, I'm not waiting for y'all. I'm putting out 2 masterpieces. Let me
Right.
see this.
That's why she was so quiet.
okay.
Right?
So this one,
Okay.
Ooh.
if you can do it at any angle, right? So
Okay.
the aura, oh shoot, because it's still kind of wet. So this is the light that shines within. One of the primary colors. So this is, depending on what angle you're coming from, the red is the more passionate side. The brown is the more earthy, grounded. The black that you see over here, that's usually when the sadness and the darkness comes in. And then over here, the blues is where it's soothing, it's calm, into the purples and the pinks and the orange. But depending on what angle you're coming at me at, will determine the vantage point of my aura that you will see. And this one is a little more darker. It's when I'm really sad inside. All of the darkness.
I
And
like
this
that one.
is usually what I feel like when I'm in a depressive episode. It's hard to get out. But
Episode.
episode. But eventually, these colors kind of like merge into each other, and I'm able to find my.
Wow.
That is so cool.
I like it.
How you put it together?
Put them together again one more time.
It was like a whole rollout. Like it was like an album rollout. Like that was
Nice.
so lit for the connection. That was
You
lit.
really put them together?
And you can't really tell because of the text, but some of it's textured. So like some of the paint is raised up and kind of bumpy, but you can't tell through here. But yeah. So
That's amazing. Ooh, I like that.
That's tight.
That's the extra type of fancy that I wasn't prepared for.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go before somebody else do something better.
Right?
Yeah, mine is kind of like ties. It doesn't go any specific way. It just kind of depends on your perspective. I think the white part represents like the fun and the chaos. And it's kind of like going throughout. It's not even in any specific place, but it's also like the light. And I feel like the blue can represent like calm and tranquil, but also sadness sometimes, like the darker part. And then the pink, it just be the bullshit, like the random knowledge that I know and applying random things.
Random knowledge that you know. What's some random knowledge you know? Tell me something. Tell me something I don't know.
Tell you something that you don't know. Well, you probably know, but it's probably my favorite fact.
It don't matter.
Seahorses, the daddy gives live birth to all the seahorses. And I don't know why that's like something I really want in my life.
You want your daddy to your baby daddy to give birth?
I want him to harness the energy of responsibility for the next child. Like,
Oh yes, I like that.
Yes, with the deep insight. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'll give mine. Okay, so here's mine.
Oh,
nice.
Ooh.
I too did tape.
Hello.
But I did like tape all the way around. So basically, I just looked at the colors and was like, Megan, pick like what colors you're feeling. And I picked black, gray, purple, magenta, light pink, and like this aquamarine color. And I just started painting. And then when I looked it up to be like, what do these colors mean? And like, it's so absolutely everything about my aura. So like the black and the gray is like when you're going through something, when you're having a tougher time. Like I've been pretty vocal about, the first couple of years of my son's life, I had postpartum depression. So, it was like, just tough dealing with that, dealing with the addiction of food. And so dealing with that, but then you see like the blue, which is like calmness, and what else is it? like you're loving, nurturing, sensitive, aiming for peace, balance, and harmony is like emerging. And then there's pink and purples, and they are like independent, big-hearted, fun, magical, playful, charming, connected. Like all of that is emerging again. And I think that's kind of like where I am in this new identity of being like a mom and about to be a wife, and just not just a career woman. So yes, this is me.
Yes, and
I
you're
love
doing a
it.
beautiful job. You're doing a great job as a woman, as a mom, as your new fucking title. You are doing a great job. Okay, so celebrate your win.
Thank you.
Yes, love you.
And I love how so like reflective it is. Like if you turn it this way, you see more of the pink. If you turn it this way, you see more of the purple. If you turn it this way, and that's definitely you, Meg. Like you got a lot of different sides of you that you hold together very well, and you can stand in a lot of arenas and hold it down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, celebrate every win. I love it. I love to see it.
Toka, you want to go or you want me? We both got sunsets,
Oh, no, yeah, you go. I'm not done. You done?
Shit, you not now? Like, what else I gotta edit? No, I'm good. I can't put nothing else on this, y'all. I done tried to put every color that I could. Okay. So,
let me see. Ooh.
Okay.
So this is my sunset. Mind you, I can't paint. It's a yellowish, orangish.
Oh, let's go. Pretty.
I put a lot of green in my water because I like money, and so I was like, let's flow some money in there. Yeah, and then I put pink mountains because pink is my favorite, and I love mountains. I just really used all the different colors I wanted. I feel like everybody loves the sunset. It's one of the easiest things for me to paint. I messed up right here and kind of put this little thing here, but then I was like, you know what? She's a star. I'm just gonna connect her to the sun and let it be what it is.
I thought that was a dove. I was like, you got birds on yours?
Right? Ain't no losses, just experiences. Okay, what we learn.
Right. So I'm making use. And if you know me, I'm terrible at arts and crafts, so this is a win for me right now. Just ain't that bad.
I love that you gave everything its own boundary. Like all my stuff blended together, but you gave like yours like firm, like no, this is what the hell this is.
That's kind of my life. Like, yeah, let me put every color in, but I'm gonna outline you and hold you in your spot so we don't
you stay in your fucking box.
Yeah,
don't get out of this box.
We're gonna be eccentric. We're gonna be colorful, but you gotta stay in your place.
Play by the rules.
Yeah, keep your personalities in a place. Okay. That's my sunset, y'all.
All right, Tokes, what you got?
Dang, it's my turn already. Okay, so I'm not done, but this is my sunset.
That's pretty.
Ooh, thank you. So, oh shit, I just got it on my face. Look at me with paint on my eyebrow. All right, anyway, my painting is not dry yet. But this is my sunset. I wanted to make a little bit more like reflection on the water type, but I wasn't done. My fingers is disgusting. But this is like, what are we talking about? I don't know. This is
your aura. Your aura.
Oh, okay, my aura. So look, it's light and bright at the top, right? And then if you get a little deeper, it gets a little deeper. You feel me? I'm healing, right? That was the theme of the last meeting. And yeah, this is my aura. Ooh, my little sunset. I think it's beautiful. I love sunsets. And I feel like there's beauty in it. Although like I might show y'all how pretty and nice it is on the outside, on some real shit, I'm a little broken and dark. So, I'm healing. And this is
I feel like that's a TikTok sound. Like I know it's not bright, but on some real shit.
On some real shit, I'm trying to be better. Like
I'm broken and darkened inside. So.
Yo.
No, your sunset is so pretty, and it's like such a an abstract way of like it's a sunset, but it's not like the same type of way to constantly do. I did it how they taught us to play. Like, okay, put a little mountains with the little thing that yours is such like a beautiful creation of like sunset.
Just colors real quick.
And you thought about the reflection, and that's like deep. You was worried about.
Yes, because I feel like, at the end of the day, I'm just a bridge. Like, I'm just here to be just that. Like, if I could connect you to whatever it is that you need to hear in the moment, let me be that. Like, I'm just here to, I'm just
And
here
whoever
to be a
sees
bridge.
sunsets and be mad, like if you be in a bad mood or some shit, even if you're in traffic, you see a sunset, you be happy.
Yeah.
Yo, yes, for real.
Okay.
And this is my hands because, we painting. It's beautiful.
Yeah, mine
Out
just.
here, word.
So we did the work. We did the work, y'all. We did the work.
My hands look like this, so my sunset could look like that. You feel me? Yeah.
Facts. Well, thank you all for showing everybody want to hold up their aura. We did a sit and paint. We
I
did
got a little
sit
bit of
and
white.
paint.
That means, there's some good in me, but you got to dig deep. You feel me? Oh, wait, where's the light? Okay, here you go.
There we go. Oh, yeah, Ty got to hold her too.
Ty, let me see your 2 masterpieces.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Out for auction.
Yes. Thank you,
love it.
everybody. Thank you to all the people who have been tuning in. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the All Deaf Women channel. We're going to try to do a girls' night in every month to get together and kick it and talk to y'all about some stuff. Y'all got anything to say to the people before we sign off?
Thank you for joining us.
Yep,
Thank you for
thank you
taking
for
your
joining.
time to hang out with us on this girls' night in.
Thank you for painting and sipping. Even if you didn't do none of the above, I'm glad you hung out with us, and it's great. I think we should do a cheers one more time.
Cheers.
Cheers, just so we have the screenshot real quick. Woo! Yay! Thank you.
My glass
We needed a thumbnail. You feel me?
Yeah. Thank y'all for sipping and painting with us. This was fun. This is my first time kind of painting while I have sipped, and it was fun. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed all the stuff that we talked about and got some good healing and some good stuff out of it. I don't want to
Definitely let us know what you think.
Yes.
What your opinion is.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Woo! Let's show our painting real quick, everybody. So we have a screenshot of that too.
We did that already, Toka.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. I've been drinking too much wine. Woo!
We'll do it again. Just you. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
My bad.
That was fun. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank y'all for having
Thank
me.
y'all.
I hope y'all make a post of pictures of them all. Oh, that was cute.